Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another session on Panchang. It's a new course totally, not connected to the Panchang and Murat sir as done before. This is a totally different topic. This Panchang sessions will be related to your predictive astrology. Like you need the day you are born, the nakshatra that you are in. Sir will be taking in depth each topic. 4 hours are devoted to each topic. 5 day session, Saturday, Sunday from 1st of March. Okay, so today we have a very different session. Tithi, sir is teaching us something very new. Sir, over to you.
Let's do the prayers. Hari Om Gananam Ganpatim Pavamhe Kavim Kavi Namu Bhavastravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashraman Udase Dasadanam Prano Devi Saraswati Vaje Virvajinuvati Nama Trevadu Ganeshaya Namaha Saraswate Namaha Sri Guru Hari Om Om Bhurvasvaha Patsavitarvarenyam Badho Devasya Dina Pachurya Umaditya Somaya Mangalaya Badacha Virushposan Vistara Maha Padpatadavi Hena Rupalini and the Swamat. Good evening, everybody. Okay, this is a preview session to my Panchang and predictor astrology. So I think last time we had a peep into Nakshatra. I think Nakshatra, most of you all will somehow would have had an introduction how to use Nakshatra. Next will be day. Day also, to an extent, I think you all have picked up an idea how to use day. Tithi is not at all used anywhere, not discussed much anywhere. This is a very hidden secret. I'll just give you an introduction and hint about what could be the class. What is about Tithi. Okay, this will be a long session. Tithi and yoga will be about not less than 5 hours. It will be. The others will be 4 hours, but nakshatra will be quite big. Big. Maybe I'll have to divide it, share it with the day class. But Tithi and yoga will be very different class. The most important aspect of the Panchang is Tithi. Okay, this is okay. I think you all know the sun and moon distance is the Tithi. 0 to 12 degrees is a Tithi, and it can fall in each bhava. I'll come to this later. So Tithi is the first component Panchanga. I think you all know this. It's a lunar day, status of the mind, strength of the moon. Every 12 degrees it goes away. So it is the distance between the how the moon goes away from the sun. So it is like, I have to tell you, it is Shiva and Shakti. So you can take Shiva as the sun and Shakti as the moon. So as they move away, keep going, as they distance themselves, you can see the big difference in prediction. Okay, Tithi significance. What is the Tithi significance? This is, see, Tithi generally is called a water element, but there's a very big specialty of the Tithi is each Tithi has a different tattva. Generally, Tithi is a water element, but if you go and see, each Tithi will have a different. So Tithi can be, even Nakshatra is there. Rest all will stick on to one tattva, but Tithi and Nakshatra alone will stick on to, though Nakshatra is an air element, but each Nakshatra will have a predominant particular tattva. Same thing, Tithi will also change. So this permutation combination is very, very important in understanding Tithi. So Tithi is not always a water element. See, next very important aspect, I think all of you have heard, there is something called Tithi Shunya Rasi, where a particular Tithi can burn or disconnect or emotionally dry up two particular rasis. So this is one important aspect of it. But more important than it, each Tithi has also the opposite effect of strengthening a particular bhava. There are each Tithi can strengthen certain bhavas. As much it can burn certain rasis, it can also make a particular rasi, a bhava, and a planet very strong. So each Tithi can have more than a planet strong. So it becomes very, very strong. A particular Tithi can make a planet strong, a bhava strong, a particular rasi strong. So this will stand as the most important aspect of Tithi. It becomes extremely, just a minute, just sound and just reduce my fan. I think it's disturbing the thing. Okay. So this is very, very important. Each, what is it, a planet, a Tithi controls, the Bhava it controls, and a particular sign it controls, makes it extremely, very, very important to understand the Tithi. So naturally, we all know the waning and the waxing aspect of the Tithi will matter a lot. And this Tithi is not generally, as believe, just for relationship. If Tithi can be seen for everything. The moment you see what is the Tithi, what is and look at the horoscope, the Tithi related to the moon, you can even find out what is the path, destiny, where this person is going. Many times you can see the profession. Profession you can find out. You can see the prosperity of the person. You can find out. You can see the health, the main, especially the health when it is psychosomatic health issues. You can very see the psychosomatic relation to what is going to cause the health related issue. You can easily find out in it. Then naturally, we all know very much it is the romance, the love, the marital aspect is very important in what your Tithi is. Matching, see the nakshatra matching is such a complicated issue, but Tithi matching, it is so simple, just 1-2 rules you need to understand. Immediately, you can easily find out whether this person will suit with the other person or not. Generally, a particular Tithi, you can even find out his marital quotient, how much he is ready for marriage. More than an important is one simple match, you can easily find out whether these two people will succeed. Nakshatra, you have this 36 gunas, 10 gunas, and so many other things, and so many other rules. But in Tithi, just 1-2 rules. That's all. You immediately, instantly, I will show you an example also how you can instantly find out how it goes. So then we come to what you say with Tithi, together with Nakshatra, the talent, the skill, the professional aptitude, and everything about a person can be seen. It's very, very important. Yes, all the 5 aspects reveal one aspect. The Tithi aspect is totally not understood properly because when we celebrate, it is only through the Tithi. Some people use nakshatras, some people use Tithis. For gods, Ramanavami, Krishnashtami, Buddha Purnima. Also, many of the holy people are born on Purnima. What is the reason? Different, and many Tithis are used. Usually, we know Tithis are used for Shraddh. It is not, and most of the remedial measures, some people take nakshatra and Tithi. That's all. This is the only thing with Muhurta we know. We don't relate it. But Tithi is such an important concept. You can't start a prediction without identifying what is your Tithi, how it relates with your horoscope, and what does it mean. Tithi has such a huge significance, just not for Muhurta, for predictive astrology. So it becomes very, very important to understand Tithi. So I will think Tithi as the most powerful tool in Panchanga than any of the 5 aspects. Yes, it rules the water element, so it becomes actually very, very important. Moon is the ruler, followed by Venus. So, I think Moon is the most powerful aspect because everything is through the Moon. You experience the world. Everything is understood, progressed is through the Moon. Without the mind, there is no life. And the lunar aspect, as far as the emotional aspect is concerned, how you understand the emotional synergy with the horoscope is through the Tithi. Closely it will come Karana also, which is Afa Tithi, but it is more of how you focus and ground and stabilize from a material standpoint of view. But from the emotional standpoint of view, the whole horoscope, not for relationship, you can just look at the Tithi and Moon. If you can see, immediately you can find out where is this person heading, what could be his destiny, what could be his life. Everything around can easily be seen. We'll just pick up some hints and we'll see how it goes up. Okay, so wealth, prosperity, everything is can be seen. It's a very, very powerful tool. And then following, we come down to the remedial measures. See, when it comes to remedial measures, you don't look at the horoscope and look at the remedial measures. The remedial measures are only from the Panchanga Devatas. Panchanga has Graha Devatas and Adi Devatas. And how do they relate to the horoscope? A remedy from the day lord, a remedy from the Tithi lord, a remedy from the Nakshatra lord, and the Karna lord, and Yoga. Each has a separate meaning and significance. It's very, very important. I'll speak in the difference how it is. The Tithi Lord becomes very, very important for remedial wishes. In fact, the Tithi Lord alone has so much of governance, has so many stories related to the Tithi Lords. Okay, we will start with one Tithi. One example, I just wanted to give you all one example of one Tithi today, how we can delineate and read, and then the other uses of a Tithi we'll see. See, Panchami. This is one of my favorite Tithis. It's a Panchanga Tithi. The reason being, it is, it is supposed to wealth giving Tithi. It is, according to some, it is ruled by Nagas. Some people also say it is ruled by Devi also. So the presiding deity is Nagas or a Devi. Okay, then you have the presiding Tithi Shakti is Vanivasini. The Chandrakala is Pushti or strength. The particular Devata which was born on the city is Saraswati. If the element is air, the guna is Rajas, the nature of this Tithi is Lakshmi Prada. And the divine trait is Nirapeksha or impartiality. This is very, very important to understand these aspects when understanding a Tithi. It is extremely very important. What is the element? What is the guna? Who's the planetary ruler? What is the Tithi Shakti? What is the presiding deity? Chandrakala? All this you will have to understand when predicting the effects of the Tithi. So you each have a particular meaning. You will have to infer and blend it to get a prediction. Then there are certain about the Panchami traits. There are certain traits, but this is a general trait which I'm giving you. This will blend depending on where the moon is, how the moon blends with the other planets and the placement it will take. But this is just in a crux. In an essence, what could be the Panchami traits? See, it is a Lakshmi Prada. First thing, it is a Lakshmi Prada. It attracts wealth and prosperity. It is not just wealth and prosperity. This is the Tithi where Saraswati is born. So this is the only Tithi where there is Lakshmi and Saraswati are working together. And if you can see the planetary rule, it's Jupiter. So you can see how powerful is this Tithi. This is and most important, this Tithi is ruled by the air element. So you can see communication speaking, travel, movement. It is like it's completely business-like because it is ruled by air, intellectual, rational, knowledge. So it has the both element of Saraswati and Lakshmi together, and the Nagas. You know where the Nagas say? Nagas are there where the treasures are hidden. So this is a very, very auspicious for it. So the meaning changes for Shukla Paksha and Krishna Paksha. Generally, Krishna Pakshas are more introvert. Shukla Pakshas are more extrovert. Most of these qualities are more open, very strongly felt in a Shukla Paksha. In a Krishna Paksha, it is more of, generally more introvert. It takes some time to do. But in Panchami, if you find out, a Krishna Paksha Panchami is actually not very far away from the full moon. The moon is actually 3/4 of the moon is still there. Only in Shukla Paksha, the moon is lacks strength. In Krishna Paksha, is just the opposite. A Krishna Paksha Panchami will be very, very good because 75% of the moon will be there in Panchami. Okay, so the general character of these people is they attract wealth and prosperity. Certain combinations, if you can see it on a Panchami, certain combination in the horoscope. So these are the key. So with the moon's position, this will shake. This Tithi gives strength and vitality, unbiased, unprejudiced, impartial, storers of knowledge and wealth, creative, sensitive. The guardian, they are the guardians, the protectors actually. They're very rational, very intellectual. They have one negative quality which they have to overcome. They can be very indecisive, vacillating, reticent, skeptical, very dualistic. They love travel, good communication. The greatness of Panchami is once they find the inner balance. They find the poise within. They're able to get the indecisiveness over. The duality is lost. Panchami will work like magic. The quality of the Panchami will become a treasure house. So there's one bit a Panchami needs to cross. So there is the negative side of it. They are grief struck. They could be miserly, learned, spiritualism, attractiveness, material inclined, sensual, and worldly. This is a general aspect of it. it will change depending on where the moon, which tattva the moon is sitting, which planet it coincides. So which aspect of this core essence does it pull out and make it big, or it stays with a particular thing. So all these what is it, which I've given depending on where the moon and what connectivity it makes. The Tithi Shunya is Gemini and Virgo. Just like Tithi Shunya, there is an opposite of it, where certain rasis become strong, certain planets become strong, certain bhavas become strong for Panchami. Also is there. So when you look at a particular Tithi, certain bhavas are very special, certain planets are very special, certain rasis. So you need to find whether you look at the horoscope, those houses are strong. So for a Panchami, let's say it's Lakshmi Prada, your second and 11th becomes very, very important. So where it is also Saraswati. So where is the fifth house? What is the planet? So how they connect, you need to know. So each particular Tithi has certain Baba planet which rules, and if that is strong in the horoscope, it will trigger, activate that very easily. So we already know in a shell what is a particular Tithi is. And then you just need to find out whether that particular thing is activated in the horoscope or not. In fact, I can tell you most of the time when you're doing a BTR, a birth rectification, I have seen it's very easy just with Tithi to find out what should be the Lagna of the person. Very, very easy. The Tithi and the Lagna, somebody needs to, please, you have to mute it, please. I don't know who's the person. This is disturbing. Who's the person who's doing it? Monica. Monica, you have to mute it, please. Keep it on a mute. When I ask it out, you can unmute it. Okay. So it is very, very important to understand the key aspects of what needs to get activated. So we just go into, see, this is Martha, Amirta, Anandamai. Two examples for Panchami we'll take. So how do we go about this horoscope? I'll just give, there are different tattvas, everything. I will just tell you the one aspect. Okay, it is ruled by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is the one of the most important. So Panchami has Jupiter strong. That can be one of the major aspects where his life will revolve and get activated. See, Martha Amrita is having Jupiter in the 9th house. So you can see, you don't need to see anything else. There are other aspects, the Sunday bond, the Kritika bond, what is the meaning of your Vajra Yoga, Taitulya Karna, you can all link all that. Just forget everything. Jupiter is, there are many aspects of Panchami. And one aspect, let's say it is ruled by Jupiter. Where is Jupiter? Jupiter is in the 9th. What says a spiritual personality. So what is it? Immediately you can pick it up. This is the way you can do for every other aspects of the Panchang also. So your focus must be only coming from that. You just have to come only from that. What is it? What is the Tithi? And go. There is some more. It's just not this all. You have to find out the guna. You will have to find out the tattva balance. What is it? It is an airy tattva. So you need to know those planets, all that, how they are placed in the horoscope. Okay, this is Martin Luther King. In fact, I had a particular detail which showed as Rishabha Lagna. I was using some few horoscopes of Rishabha Lagna. Then I looked at the Tithi and said, no, Martin Luther King, he cannot have a Jupiter in the 12th house. Something wrong. I just went and checked in Astrology. Then the timing was wrong. Jupiter is the 9th lord in Lagna. A Panchami, this is a spiritual person. How can he have Jupiter in the 12th house? So naturally, I just corrected. I knew it has to be correct. I checked in many charts. I know certain planets has to be key. There are 2-3 planets for each Tithi, which will be very, very strong for people who are for a certain Tithi. So it is very easy for me when I have a doubt on what could be the Lagna. I know this particular person's Lagna should be, this planet should be strong. It has to be placed here. So you can move the Lagna to keep it accordingly, to keep the particular planet strong. You can do it with every other aspect of the Panchang also, but Tithi has a very special aspect. So it is not Panchami just Jupiter. You have certain rasis, certain bhavas which are very, very special. Those bhavas, when you have a planet sitting over there, it becomes extremely very, very special. So these 2 examples are given for Panchami. Let's go into something else more. See, this is a suicide case. Okay, there are many aspects for suicide you can go, but I've seen in many suicide cases just the Tithi, and what went wrong with the Tithi, you can easily find out what is wrong. Why it went on to give it a suicide. For this, there are many factors. I'll just give you one hint. Why, this, okay, moon is afflicted, Ketu is there in the 5th house, sun Mars combination is there. So many other reasons can be. I'll tell you one more extra. The moment you look at this horoscope, why this could have gone for a suicide is for Dvitya, especially for Dvitya. I'll give you a special quality of Dvitya. Dvityas are extremely very good looking people. Most of the Dvityas, not all Dvityas are going to be looking. There are certain houses and certain planets, if they are not against or if they are helping, you will see the most charismatic people being born in Dvitya. See, in this particular chart, Dvitya, the Lord is Moon. Moon is in the 12th house, sitting in an Aries sign. The moment you see, so Moon is the control, emotional control. It is lost in the 12th house. This is going, and from 5th from the Moon, Saturn Mars is there. And you can see it is complete one. There are many reasons, but when you see the Tithi, one aspect of the Tithi getting totally weak, the 5 Panchang aspect, the 5 planets or the 5 Devatas are very, very important. You need not analyze all, especially when it comes to Tithi, Tithi becomes the most important. It is very, very important. And that particular Lord goes the horoscope, even if any other aspect in the horoscope is good. Here, the moon becomes the Lagna Lord. It is in the 12th house. It is also the Tithi Lord. Being in the 12th house, it spoils. It becomes very susceptible for a suicide. I have many more suicide examples also. Mostly, I've seen suicides with Chaturdasi. Very, very common with Chaturdasi. Krishna Paksha Chaturdasi will be there. With a particular planet, particular bhava, particular tattva predominant. Because this Panchanga aspect, it is about tattva balance only. It is totally, here in Tithi, yes, it is about water Tithi, but it does not reveal more just about water. Each Tithi has a particular element also. So it is very, very important. The most important aspect of this Tithi to see the balance predominantly, if the horoscope is in poise and balance, is to see moon and its relative Tithi. See, this is an autistic case. Look at this particular horoscope. Why it is autistic? Look at that. Okay, we have, yes, you can say Mercury Rahu is in the 8th house, Moon is the 8th Lord, it is afflicted, Saturn, Lagna, many other aspects. But there is again a very, very important aspect if you look at the horoscope, the reason why this person is autistic can easily be seen. Okay, there is more than a reason. One simple reason is the moon is the 8th Lord, is one reason. But there are more other aspect, elemental also, which disturbs it. Many other aspects, if you look at the horoscope, Purva is never good. Tuesday is never good. So if you add up to it, everything falls in place. We start with it. Tuesday being born with Mars Ketu, Purva Nakshatra by itself, it is never a good nakshatra. What is the meaning of Dhriti Yoga? Garish Karana, what is it meaning? So here it is typically, moon being the 8th Lord and Kataka being afflicted is one reason why the reason it is autistic. Okay, this is a person. Pitradosh. Okay, you can look at a horoscope, Sarpadosh, Godadosh, Pitradosh, or any other dosh in the horoscope, when it can easily highlight, link, connect, magnify, exaggerate, or the connection can become very, very strong when the Tithi is involved. Typically, it becomes very, very important. This father of this person, when he was 2 years, it was murdered. He was murdered. Yes, we look at the horoscope, there is an affliction to the 9th house, Mars and Sun. Mars is the 9th Lord, Sun is the 6th Lord. Okay, Mercury is the 8th Lord from the 9th house. There is an affliction. But beyond that, beyond that? There's a very more obvious factor. There are few, 3-4 obvious factors which is sitting down. One simple factor I will reveal is for Shukla Navami. Shukla Navami, Sun is the governing planet. It becomes the 6th Lord. You have Saturn sitting in Sun's house, and Sun is getting afflicted by being with Mercury, which is the 8th from the 9th, and with the Sun. This is one important reason. There are more than it. The reason Rama is born in Navami, reason why Sun is very linked to Lord Rama. I will talk in class a lot about Rama's connection to Naomi. What is his Lagna? Why Sun is exalted for him, and why his life. Just looking at it, you don't need to look at the Rama's horoscope. It's just his Tithi is enough to tell what should be his life. Okay, you see the particular planet, it becomes more very clear. So this is just to tell you what is where Pitru dosha can how it connects to the horoscope through the Tithi and makes it more activated. There is more. There are other aspects of the horoscope will confirm it also. The Panchanga factors will comfort. You know, see, our olden years astrologers will only start with this. There's no cumbersome calculation. We never had so many vargas. We never had all these kind of minute calculation. It is just these Panchanga factors. 70% of the horoscope is read. The whole life pattern will come out of this. Just the ruling planets which govern and the Devatas which govern and the element which governs the Panchang, if it is understood properly, the whole horoscope is very nicely understood. Okay, this is Assassin Lee Harvey Oswald's horoscope. John F. Kennedy's assassin. You just look at the horoscope. This is Saptami Bhav, Shukla Saptami Bhav. The reason why Saptami Bhav is actually not a bad Tithi. It's a very nice Tithi. But there are there are planets, two planets which govern Saptami. Both the planets are very weak in the horoscope. There are other elements also are very weak and very weak. So just look at the horoscope. This person is going to assassinate somebody and he himself is going to be killed very fast. Many aspects you can go and break ahead with many things. A fifth house is afflicted, Mercury is afflicted, Saturn, Ketu, karmic combination, Mars in the eighth house. So many other things can go. But there is a very simple combination you can delineate, we can find out. So one is obvious, which I'm revealing now, is okay, Saturn, the Saptami Lord is Nietzsche with Ketu. But there is something else more obvious also in the horoscope. There is one more. Saptami has also another very important planet which governs. Apart from the Devata, there is a particular Devata. There is only two Tithis have planetary rulers. You don't try to read the horoscope based on the planets. Okay, that will be misleading. But your Saturn with Ketu makes it very karmic, is the obvious aspect in the horoscope. Okay, this is Ted Bundy. He's a serial killer. Look at his horoscope. I've made a whole session on that. It is I've discussed about it completely. His whole horoscope into 6-7 pages. It is there in the. Okay. What is it from the, when you look at it from the Tithi aspect? Does it show a killer? I have some other killers also. Most of the killers, I know certain Tithi and certain yoga will dominate. Particularly will be there. Here, this person, again, this is another Shukla Dvitya, and a ruler moon is Nietzsche, is sitting with Ketu, Sun, Mars, it is sitting now. The ruler of the Tithi is severely afflicted. It is an eclipse horoscope. So the ruler of the Tithi is under severe affliction, or psychologically, this person is under very severe affliction. Just the Tithi. I'm not looking into any other aspect of the horoscope. Where is Lagna? Where is 5th Lord? Where is 9th Lord? How are the Ketar Kona? How is Navamsa? How is the Shashtyamsa? Nothing. Just the Tithi. And surrounding the Tithi, what could be the life of the person? That will reveal so much of the person. You don't need to break your horoscope. All your knowledge of what I say, different which year, there, where they are, all that. Just the Tithi and the Tithi related. The Tithi, the element the Tithi governs, the Adi Devata Tithi governs, or the planetary Devata, if it is properly placed, we understand that. It's enough. You can understand just the Tithi, it's alone, you can understand so much. Then imagine the Nakshatra, the Karana will, Karana is nothing but two, a Tithi is divided into two, you can understand the Tithi better. This itself is revealing so much. Now imagine, and I know what is the Karana. What is it? The Karana will give another aspect. Then you have the Yoga. Yoga will give you the luck factor. What is the luck factor in the horoscope? The Nakshatra sitting will reveal the connectivity in the horoscope. Okay, this is, I will tell you from a different, too much of planetary rulership, so no planetary rulership. It's Adolf Hitler. Can just looking at the horoscope, or say, I will leave it to the audience. Can anybody say why this person, not from the horoscope, why this person was what he was? He was a terror or a revolutionary or just by looking at his Tithi. Anybody can say?
Shashti Tithi, Mars.
Shashti Tithi is not Mars, man. Shashti Tithi is ruled by Venus. Any other reason you can say?
Venus is severely afflicted.
Okay, but see, one looking at the Tithi, this is a person of such magnitude, must be there in the Tithi, no? See, rest all I was talking about the Tithi, planetary Devata. Here it is not planetary Devata, I will give you the reason. Okay, one reason, but Venus is the 8th lord also, Lagna lord and 8th lord. But there is some more obvious reason why this person was what he is. Just the Tithi. The Tithi is enough. Tithi connected with the whole horoscope, you will understand why is he about. Okay, I'll tell you. The Adi Devata.
Vajreshwari.
No. What do you understand from Vajreshwari?
It's more firm, strong, courageous.
That is only positive, you know.
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell you. How many planets are in fire signs for you? You have 4 in Mesha.
Seven planets.
7 planets. How does it connect with the Tithi? The Tithi Shashti, the Adidevata is Agni. Okay. The Adidevata for Shashti is Agni. Okay. So what I say is born in an Agni Tithi with 7 planets in fire signs. Now, what do you think his life should be? That's all. That's enough. You can find out. Just understand he is born in an Agni Tithi. Okay. And then you look at his horoscope. What I say, he has 7 Agni Tithi, born with 7 planets Agni. What should be his life? You don't need to see anything in the horoscope. His, what I say, the other Agni planet, Sun is exalted, Mars in his own sign. 7 planets, all the Agni planets are strong, very, very strong. And 7 planets, Agni planets. That is enough for you to know what should be his life. You don't need to see anything else. What is Lagna? What is Navamsa? What is Shashti Amsa? Or you a D45 where it is? Different dasas. No, it's simple. The Tithi and what I say, the Tithi is Agni related. See his chart. You will know what's his destinies. Just the Tithi. It doesn't mean all Shashti Tithis are going to become like Hitler. That's the hint. And he had the aspect of it burning in the chart already. He had a sun exalted, Agni planet, sun exalted, Mars in his own house, and he has 7 planets sitting in fire signs. That is enough. What I say, the spark, no? Just to set it on fire. That's the meaning of what I say, Agni in his horoscope. Okay. This is a very easy one. I think we'll find out. Shah Rukh Khan, the King Khan. What I say, just one planet. Why is he king? Forget about every other planet. One planet, why is the top? He is the superstar or the King Khan of, what do you call it? Kollywood. Huh? I think you don't need to see any other planet. You have other factors. This Karna, all that we can delineate, so many other stories will come. He's an Ashtami. He's a Shukla Ashtami born. Ashtami is supposed to be a very bad thing. All are scared of to do anything on an Ashtami. Ashtami is ruled by Rahu. Rahu is exalted in the 10th house. Now, what do you want more? Just that one Tithi is enough. You can see why he is the top. Okay, just the Tithi. That's enough. So it is so important. Just the daily, you just know the Tithi and connect the Tithi with the horoscope, not with the planet. There are certain other planets for each Tithi. There are other planets. There are certain elements. You have to match, blend the elements.
Who will be the lord for the Tithi, means apart from planet?
No, many other aspects will be there. The Adidevata is there. There are not one planet. There will be more than a planet for each Tithi. I'm just given one planet is there, but there's more than a planet as a control of each Tithi. So each Tithi has certain rasis which become very strong also. So you need to understand it and look at the horoscope. I'm just giving you one, the planetary ruler itself. I'm just giving you. You can just look at it and tell this person should be big. That's all I'm saying. Rahu's the ruler. Rahu's exalted in the 10th. You can immediately say this person somewhere in his field, he must be on top. That's enough. But then we can, okay, the other aspect of the horoscope will come, whereas other planets and everything will come later. If you want one more thing, you know what is he? What Karana he is? He's Bhava Karana. You know what is Bhava Karana ruled by? Dadi Devata
Surya.
is Indra. The planetary ruler, Surya, is Simha Lagna. His Tithi Lord is in the 10th house. This is, we just need to connect every other to the horoscope, and this, the Panchanga itself, can reveal what is it, what is this, is this person going to be special, is misfortune, or is it going to be a suicide, is an autistic case. Just the Tithi Lord is enough to find it. You don't need to see big, complicated aspects of Varga charts and what is it, so many other aspects are there. No, you don't need to break your heads. Start with something that just this is the fundamentals where the traditional astrologers knew how to delineate the horoscope.
No, how
Okay.
to identify by seeing the Tithi?
No, there are other rules. No, that's part of the class. I'm just giving you one part of it. I'm telling you. It's in 5 hour session. See, this is Shakira. Just look at Shakira's thing. She's a, she's a celebrity. Okay. I think by now you all can tell you why she's such a big celebrity, why she's famous for.
Singing.
Hmm?
She's a pop star.
Yeah, she's a pop star. What is the Tithi alone? Don't
Sir,
forget about everything else.
exalted Venus.
Yes,
Exalted Venus.
exalted Venus and sitting in Lagna. What is it? Chaturdasi is ruled by Shukra, sitting in Lagna. So can't you tell what she should be there? Even if I didn't put Shakira, wouldn't you have found out what she should be? Lagna Lord is in the 2nd house, so we know what she is singing. Second Lord is in the 10th house, we know. But there is also, if you go to the Karana Lord reveals the profession very easily here. The Nakshatra Lord reveals the profession. Her yoga will reveal what personality she is, that the yoga will reveal. She is Preeti. Preeti means people will love Preeti people. Any born in yoga, people will love. The most lovable people will be Preeti. Or Shukla Trayodasi people or Preeti people. The world will love her. So it is so obvious. I don't need to look at the horoscope where each planet is. Nothing I need to look. I just look at Panchanga. I know this is a celebrity horoscope. Of in what field a person, profession, career, destiny of the person, just with looking at the Tithi. I'm not looking at anything else. Then you
If
can
the
bring.
same-
You
yeah,
can bring.
if the same person is born in Krishna Paksha also, it will be the same rule?
No, see, in Krishna Paksha, you will get it difficult to reach. You will reach it. You will reach it. But in Krishna Paksha, in Shukla Paksha, you will reach it very easy. That's the only thing. It is ruled by the same Devata. Everything is same. The only thing in Krishna Paksha, it is a bit difficult. That's it. They are more introverted. The path takes it more. In fact, Krishna Chaturdasi meaning itself is very different. Chaturdasi, one day before Purnima, no, there are the Karanas ruled by Chaturdasis are Rahu and Ketu ruled the Karanas. Though the Shukra is the Adidevada, the Karana rulers are Rahu Ketu. So Rahu Ketu always rules Chaturdasi. But in Krishna Paksha, it is slightly different. The Sarpas becomes extremely very, very strong. Now, Shivaratri is when it is Chaturdasi. No? The Mahashivaratri is one day before Amavasya. It is supposed to be the Devada of Shiva, ruled by Shiva. It is more stronger in Krishna Paksha, it is Shiva, than the Shukla Paksha. I think Chaturdasi has certain rasis, certain planets also to be seen. I'm just giving you one planetary rule of this. There's so much more to decode, you'll understand, and more about this. Okay. Aishwarya Rai, I made it more easier. She is Miss World. Can't you see just with Tithi, she's Miss World? Look at the Tithi, can't you see she's Miss World? Shukra is the Tithi Lord. It is sitting in the 4th house with Venus, Moon, and Rahu. Okay. It is so easy. We saw in Shakira, it is exalted in Lagna. Here it is the 9th Lord with Moon and Rahu. It is the Shakti Yoga sitting down. That's all. I'm not looking at anything else. Just the Tithi Lord is enough. I know this person for what they will be famous for. Just the Tithi Lord alone can be written. Nothing else. There are other aspects. What is the element which is dominating a horoscope? What is the Tithi element? What does it signify? And what is it element? Many things are there. It is not just because Shukra is there. There are many, the difference between the Shashti of Shakira and the Shashti of Aishwarya is totally different. Okay, because the placement was absolutely totally different. Shakira was in a different way. She was exhibiting herself. Here it was different. That depends on the other aspects of the linear theory. This is more in a different way. She is more fiery, extremely very, very fiery. It is in resonance with her Tithi. Okay. We will look at one example of Tithi Shunya Rasi. Okay. Tithi Shunya Rasi. This is a Krishna Chaturthi. Krishna Chaturthi she is. Okay. Look at her. You can apply the rules. Krishna Chaturthi. We'll see Tithi Shunya Rasi. Tithi Shunya Rasi is Aquarius and Taurus. We know what happened. She went for a divorce. What is it? And she was with the boyfriend. She died. See, where her moon is, Ketu is sitting, that Aquarius is burnt. A 7th house is burnt where a Shukra is sitting. And why she had a bad death? Short life, bad death. Even that is there. You can delineate it just from the Tithi, nothing else. The ruler of Chaturthi is Mercury. Where is Mercury? He's sitting in the 8th house. What is it? The Tithi Shunya is destroyed the 4th, destroyed the 7th. What is it? The planetary is sitting in the 8th. You can easily say this is a short life, bad death. You can see the reason also of our life. The 4th, 7th, 8th. All you can easily see. You don't need to see any other thing in the horoscope. Just to link the Tithis correctly. What I say, I'm just giving one Tithi Shunya example. Then there is opposite of Tithi Shunya also. There is, if there is a Tithi can make a Rasi Shunya, then Tithi can do the opposite also. No, it makes a sign fruitless. There is a Tithi can make signs also fruitful. No, there must be just the opposite also. No, you all know only a Tithi which makes two signs fruitless. But there is something rasis which can make fruitless, and when you have a planet and that, it becomes extremely very active. You have the 5th lord, 9th lord, and the sign which Tithi makes very strong, it becomes very, very important. Okay, we will now we'll come to matching of the horoscope. Okay, this is a marriage horoscope which never consummated. Okay, it never consummated. But they are continuing. Both late marriage, they have not divorced themselves. It is still continuing. What is it? Just look at the Tithi alone, the matching of the Tithi. This person is Krishna Shashti. The other person is Krishna Chaturthi. Why didn't it not work? Tell me, why did it not work? Forget about the planetary position. Don't go into the planets all. Just look at the Tithi alone and tell me why this marriage didn't work. This is Krishna Shashti. See where the moon is in the 10th house. Here, this is moon is in the 8th house in Krishna Chaturthi. Can anybody tell me? It never consummated. So even that can be found out. Why it is a mismatch? Why it is such a bad mismatch? Okay. Shashti is fire. Okay. Chaturdasi is water. A water marries, the worst matching aspect is when a water marries a fire. There are other aspects also, which the planet sits, many other aspects to be seen, the related planets. I'm giving it to you only this much. What I say, a fire marries a water. Whenever a fire marries a water, the most important, never a fire Tithi, you don't go marry a water Tithi, or watery Tithi, don't marry a fire. See, it can get activated also. The house it sits in can activate it more also. Your Krishna Chaturthi is sitting in an Aries sign and a masculine sign. Is sitting in the Nakshatra-Ridra. Many other aspects which makes it more worse also. Here it is moon Chaturdasi. Chaturdasi is almost, moon is almost nil, no strength. It's a watery Tithi sitting in the 8th house. So it is watery. So watery, if a watery marries a fire, what happens? There is no connection at all. It's never a connection. And it's never going to be a connection. This is just no nakshatra, no matching, nothing, no planetary matching. I'm not looking at anything. I'm just looking at the moon. There are other aspects which will confirm. See, the Tithi story, Tithi will reveal every other aspect of the life. The Tithi is the starting, the caption, or the synopsis of the life. The complete other stories, you can then move to the planetary position. The other stories will be in the other Panchang element. The rest of the story will be filled up with Moon, okay, Venus is Neecha, she has Rahu, she's a Kala Sarba, it's a Scorpio-ridden horoscope. All that will come later, add-ons. But start the hint. The most important hint it'll start. She is a Chaturtasi. Chaturtasi is like a candle. Krishna Chaturtasi are a candle bonds. They have to lose things in their life, sacrificial people. They'll have to lose many, many things in life. What say they let go. That is the aspect of Chaturthas. And when you have a moon in the 8th in Chaturthasi in a Shukra's house, which is Neecha, no, it is very, very clear. If you can relate it with it very, very clearly, it is something related. The passion is never experienced. That is the meaning. Okay, there's one more example, chat. I'll show you. This is an important guy. Okay. And they were married for 7 years and then it went for divorce. She just waited patiently. She didn't understood what is the meaning to marry an important, should he break it or not? She didn't know. She waited and it broke. So just look at look at the person's Tithi alone. It's Shukla Chaturthi, marries a Shukla Pratipad. What does it mean? Just looking at it alone. Okay, anybody can tell why it went for a thing? So don't worry about the horoscope. Why the horoscope is this? Why is important? All that. In fact, why is important is also revealed in the Tithi. Very clearly revealed in the Tithi. Can you say why is important? Just looking at the Tithi, why is important? It is so clear the Tithi. Why is important?
Chaturthya under Mercury, so Mercury in 8th house, so automatically divorce. 12th house from 7th.
Somebody could translate. I was not able to understand. What is it?
I thought that is if we will see Chaturthi under Mercury. Mercury is ruler.
Yes.
So
Mercury
Mercury
in the 8th. It's in the 8th house with Saturn, no?
Yes,
you can see. So you can easily see. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm just looking at, see, what happens now if this person, same horoscope, if he's born the next day in a different Tithi. Will he be still important with the same planets? Different Tithi, he will not be important. Let's say he's born the next day in Panchami. He will not be important with the same planetary positions. The meaning will change. Because he's born in a Chaturthi, Mercury is very important. It is Lagna Lord sitting in the 8th house. What is important? See, it is just the Tithi you need to know. Don't worry about confuse yourself with so many. You have, this is the route you will have to get into the horoscope. This is the door which you will have to, instead of, without touching the Panchang aspect, if you go into the horoscope, everything will be misleading. Or you don't know the path to move. So it is very, very important, the correct way you go into it. Now look at the matching part. Look at the matching. What she's Pratipada. What happened? What is it? Why it didn't work out? I mean, what happened? Why did she have to marry her an important guy? What went in the horoscope? What kind of personality is this girl? She's a yoga, Preeti yoga. She's a Bhavakarna, Shukla Pratipad, Tuesday born. If you can connect, you don't need to connect so much now, don't worry. But it is all very clear. If you know what is the meaning of Bhava, what is the meaning of Tuesday, what is Shukla Pratipad, Barni, what is Barni, Yama. What is it? Oh, it's a big, what is it? Such a powerful Barni it is there. All that will add up to the story. But now you don't need to look at all other aspects. She's a Bhavakarna means, you know, she's sun, she's dominant. She's a Simha Lagna with Bhavakarna, she's a dominant personality. What do you say? She's a Tuesday born, Mars. What do you say? She's a Mars born. Where is Mars? Mars in the 8th house. That, okay. We don't need to look into all that. This is all add-ons. Here, she's a Pratipada, just a Pratipada. Okay, Pratipada, sun is exalted. But why should she go and, what is it? Her married life should become bad.
Along with Ketu?
No. That okay, that is there. All with Ketu, all that is there. The only thing you'll have to know is this is matching. Okay, we are with match. It is coming to matching. So what happens is she's fire. Okay, Pratipada, Adi Devata is Agni. Not only ruled by sun, it is Agni. You can see in a horoscope, many Agnis are there. A Simha Lagna is Agni, Bhavakarana is Agni. What is it? Tuesday is Agni. So she's completely fire. She's typically burning fire. She's very pretty girl, extremely very pretty, very good looking girl. She'll be like an actress. You can see with the also the horoscope, not only Simha with 4 planets sitting in Mesha, she's fire born personality. But look at him. What is he about? He's a Chaturthi born. He's a Vanija Karana. If you can look at Chaturthi, what is it? What is that? Already his Lord is gone. Chaturthi is ruled by water. And where is his moon? Moon is sitting in watery sign. Her Lord is sitting in fire sign. He is a water personality. She is a fire, typical burning, boiling fire. He is typically what is a weak, afflicted Devata, and is a typical water element person. How will a water element and a fire element go together? You don't need to complicate yourself. You don't need to complicate yourself to where is the 7th Lord, where is Shukra, where is the DK, where is the UL, where is the Navamsa position to see, where is the Dasa matching, Dasa Sandhi, Dosha Shamya, the Guna table, all this to look at the matching. Nothing. I'm just looking at one fire dominant Tithi and a water dominant Tithi. That's all. Simple. That's enough. You can just look at and tell this marriage will not work. That's all. So much you need not equip yourself to understand astrology. This is the path and secret of how important Panchang can reveal the aspects in your horoscope. This is so important. It's just Tithi. The Tithi is so important. The Tithi gets more finer when you know the Karana. When you know the Karana is after Tithi, that will reveal another aspect of it. Then when you know that this particular Lord sitting in a nakshatra, that will be how it connects to the rest of the horoscope you will do. Then we'll see the yoga. The yoga is where your horoscope is going to shine. Which bhava, which sign, which becomes our yoga. Just looking at the horoscope, which will be, whether you are a celebrity or which field you will shine, will be the yoga aspect. Yeah, Tithi is magic. Just if you know to use Tithi, you can immediately find out marriage, matching, children, progeny, health, everything can be seen. I showed you 2 cases of suicide case, autistic case. Most of you're vulnerable to what health issues can be seen. If you know the Tattva balance, the planetary ruler, the Adi Devata, there are many other few more aspects which you need to see, which you can easily see and find out what is it. Just with Tithi itself, you can understand what is the most important negative aspect in the horoscope, or what is the thing which the person will shine. What's his destiny? We just saw Shukra exalted in Lucknow for Shakira, or what is a moon, Venus is the most strongest planet for Aishwarya. Aishwarya, it was not just because Shukra was the ruling planet. She is a Shashti born and she had 4 planets sitting in fire signs. So it is a Tithi and the element and the controlling planet, which are very, very strong, which all match. So you must know which tattva dominates you, and that must resonate with the horoscope. Those bhava, those aspects must be strong. If those bhava, those are, there is a blend and link with the horoscope. If you do not know to blend the elements, the tattva with the horoscope, you simply see the horoscope without blend how the Panchangas are wedded to the horoscope, it will be very, very misleading. It is very important you blend it in the horoscope to see it. So this makes it very, very simple. The moment you see the Panchang aspect, what is how a horoscope will function, or what is the weakness or the strength of the horoscope, just looking at the Panchanga factors alone is enough. The character analysis, somebody will have Sun Mars in Lagna, you'll think Mesha Lagna, some Sun Mars in Lagna, you will think he's a fiery temperament. But you look at, he'll be a very soft guy, because the Tithi will be a Trayodasi, or it will be Preeti, or it will be a Balavakarana, or something will make him very, very soft. You have to see the characteristics from Panchanga. What is it? If you want to match somebody's horoscope and that person is, Vyatipada, Vaidridi, Vishtikarana, Tuesday, you think you want to match somebody's horoscope with that? Or you have to carefully watch when somebody has these all together, all the negative factors in a Panchanga sitting. No need to see the horoscope. There's 2 planets in 7th, 2 planets in 8th, or Shukra nature, no. Vishtikarana, Vyatipada, he's born in Purva or Mula Nakshatra. All negative factors are there itself. You can shun, no, please don't take this horoscope. You can see. And then, okay, there is a marriage matching also. So certain things can match well with another. So there's some basic, very simplified way. There's no complication. There's no any basics can understand these things. You don't need to know very big astrology for understanding Panchang. Anybody who knows basic astrology itself can understand, or after the session, you can understand reading a horoscope from its basics. Then you can sharpen it, how you blend and connect with the other aspect of the horoscope you can do. Again, yoga is another very important. In fact, when coming to remedial measures, yoga will play a very, very role. Which stone you are putting, without looking at the yoga, you can't say what is his lucky color, lucky gem. No looking at 159. You must know where is the yoga. Only the yoga. The Devata which will bless you is the you only if you look at the yoga, you will not anything else. Everybody is asking Ishta Devata, Ishta Devata. What Ishta Devata? Without looking at the yoga and its related Devata, there is no Ishta Devata. The yoga related Devata will give you prosperity and wealth. So it's very, very important. So this, what I said, then we will be having the Panchanga remedies related. The Devata for the day will talk about health. The Nakshatra will give you health, wealth, and success. Devatas for Tithi alone is everything can have. The Tithi Devata, the Tithi Devatas for marriage, prosperity, fortune, emotional. Why it is so important, you do your remedial measures on a Tithi. It's so very important. The Karana Devatas is for stability and direction in life. And the Tithi the yoga related Devata, it is for the luck aspect of life. Which Devata which controls the yoga is very, very important. What is it? Which can change the fortune in your chart. So, anybody else? Any doubts now? You can ask me.
Yeah, I want to ask you one example. I'm taking little. If somebody is born like Krishna Saptami and he has that Bhavakarna and Vishakumbha Yoga, then what kind of person is it?
No, you must see you must just not take it in face value. See, Vishkumbha is one Devata. What is it? Bhavakarna has 2-3 Devatas to be controlled. So Bhavakarna, see, when it is a Karana, there are certain signs which must be strong. So simply if I say, anybody born with Bhavakarna and Saptami, let's say blindly, it's a very dominant Vishkumbha, starting, you have told the starting things. They can be a very strong, outgoing person. This is general, but you can't do it general that way. You can have the computer to do the software. There are certain signs, certain planets, certain bhavas for each of these elements. You must see them whether they are strong or well placed in the horoscope. It's very important to see. Bhavakarna is there, means what Bhavakarna very much related to accomplishment, achievement. So you immediately must see where is the 10th house, what is there in the 10th house. Sun is the ruler. Where is the sun? Bhavakarna has a lot to do with fire. So where are the fiery signs? How are they placed? Where any planets are there? See, when you are born in a particular Panchang element, that particular element must also have a synergy. It must be strong and you must have a connection. You must know how to see that. You just can't say Bhavakarna are dominant. Generally, Bhavakarnas are very strong, extremely very strong, dominating. It is lauded by Indra. So, and the planetary ruler is Sun. So generally, they have to be leaders, but it must be supported in the chart. So what is the support? So what is in Bhavakarna, does he have those aspects in the horoscope? If it is there, yes. You might have a Bhavakarna who is in a very low level, or you can have a Bhavakarna who is also, Donald Trump is a Bhavakarna. He is Bhavakarna, Simhalagna, Sun in the 10th house. So he had it all. So that's the beautiful example of Bhavakarna. Simhalagna with Sun in the 10th house, and he's a Bhavakarna. So, but every Bhavakarna is not Donald Trump, no? So you must have those those linking as also very, very correct. There are other aspects. It's just not Bhava and Sun and Simha. It is top. There are other aspects of Panchanga also contributing to what he is and what he achieved is also there. Yeah. Anybody else? Any other doubts?
Can you tell about Ekadashi?
I didn't get you, man. What is it?
I'm interested to know about Ekadashi.
Ekadashi is another very powerful fire element. No, what it says is very, very important. Vishnu Puja, very, very important in Ekadashi. It's a very, very sacred. It is a very sacred site. I can tell you, it is very, very sacred. It's very, very important for Vrata.
No, what
very
is the
important.
difference between Shukla and Krishna Ekadashi?
See, I'll tell you what. It's not just Shukla and Krishna Paksha. though as results, both will come same. The only thing, Shukla will achieve it very easily, while Krishna might take time to achieve. But this can change depending on how, when it's related to planets. Let's say Shukla Ekadasi, and it is there, a planet is there in 5th or 9th house, moon is there. Shukla Ekadasi, it is there in 6, 8, 12. So it is association will matter most rather than Shukla and Krishna. I'll put it like that. It is more with association and the supporting planet which matters most than just Shukla and Krishna. So it is good. Definitely Shukla Paksha, it is always, Shukla means generally it is not the waning and waxing. Shukla, the moon should be 50%. So remember that, moon should be 50%. So it is Krishna Paksha Saptami to Shukla Paksha Saptami is literally, that is only called, Shukla Paksha in the sense. The next day after Amavasa, it is waxing. It is Shukla Paksha. But how much is the moon strength? Moon is only one, no? So the moon gets its strength only after 7 days, only after Saptami. From Ashtami only it picks up strength. So technically, the Shukla Paksha will only start from Ashtami. From the Ashtami only it will start. So you can't say Shukla Paksha Panchami is auspicious. A Krishna Paksha Panchami is more powerful than a Shukla Paksha Panchami. So certain things are the basics are there, you'll have to understand. But there is a difference. And a waning and waxing, a lot of differences, especially Chaturdasi can be is very, very important. Purnima, one day before Purnima Chaturdasi and one day before Amavasya Purnima can mean a huge difference. Though the planetary rule is the same, the Graha Devata is the same, but the lunar strength is different. Moon is very weak in Krishna Chaturdasi. In Shukla Paksha, the moon is very, very strong. Will be there. The Karanas who ruling them are also the same. But when it comes to quality, it will totally differ. And in Chaturdasi, you have Tithi Shunya, 4 rasis become Tithi Shunya. So especially Krishna Chaturdasi, the most unluckiest people I've seen, unless there are other supporting factors, Chaturdasis can be very unlucky, Krishna Chaturdasi, if it is not supporting in the horoscope. Because this is the only Tithi which 4 planets becomes Tithi Shunya.
So in next few classes we'll be understanding about tithis, like which tithi is ruling by the which element, and how the elements are compatible with
completely
each other.
That in the class that will be complete. That is what we will start with. Each tithi, who are the rulers, which are the planetary rulers, which signs becomes very important, which element is very, very important. So what should, for each tithi, what should be seen in the horoscope? Then each tithi we will be having not less than 5 horoscopes we will be seeing. So 5 horoscopes for each element, 16 tithis are there. Some will be more than 5, examples will be 6. So 16 into 5. Then we will see a lot detailed about, more detail into matching. A little bit about the health aspects also, the luck aspect also. Every other aspect, Tithi will touch everything. Other Karana, at least maybe it is to a particular, most of it. But when it comes to Tithi, it can encompass the whole horoscope. Every aspect of the horoscope, you can have an idea depending on the Tithi. Tithi and its relationship becomes very, very important. Without Tithi, it's blind. If you cannot connect the Tithi, the rest of the horoscope, you are, missing a very important road path to look at the horoscope. It is the first path. It should very important. Through the Tithi, you should see the horoscope.
And even you will be teaching also which tithi will compatible with which tithi, and what are the best combinations.
Yeah, definitely. That is part of the class.
Best combinations of the tithis and karma, nakshatra.
Yeah, all that will be part of that. See, each will be about, Tithi session will be very long. Tithi and yoga will be 5 hours. It will be very, very long session because very much, a lot of detailing is necessary for Tithi. Day is only 7. Okay. Nakshatra, though it's not complicated, 27 nakshatras we'll have to cover. Karana is also okay. You just need to understand what is Karana, what's the Devata, Adi Devata, how they control the horoscope. Just like Tithi, you need to know those roles. Only 11 Karanas. So it is not very complicated, but Tithi and yoga can be extremely very a lot of details. I think the most interesting which I've seen, which is going to be all of you all will like, is Tithi will be very important, because you can touch every aspect of life. Nakshatra also is there, but it is more of connectivity. But Tithi is which will touch every aspect of your life. Your luck, your prosperity, everything, your disease, health, everything. Just the Tithi Lord, the Tithi element, the Tithi, the resonant aspects of it are strong. That's enough. It's like you have understood the horoscope. 50% I have understood. Only Tithi I understood, 50% I have understood. The rest all are just add-ons. That's all. Tithi becomes such an important aspect to understand.
So
Then,
along with that, when Nakshatra Padak will be there, that will also take really matters, right?
see,
Which Pada it is.
see, you don't need, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to complicate yourself too much. See, once you know the Panchang aspects, then the detailing is later. See, it is like we are all learning the detailing and we leaving the core. When you don't know the core, no, you just want to learn about a lot of detailing, extra fittings we are dealing. See, it's like those days we just look at the pulse and find out what is the health problem. Just look at what pulse. Now what we do, we have scanning machines, we have MRIs, we have so many scans, still not able to find out what is the disease. The same thing in astrology. We have so many parameters for understanding the horoscope. So many. You have a software which will, if I print it, it will go up to 250 pages will be there. But where do I look? And only calculation, not in prediction. 250 pages of calculation. Now, where do I see and which do I see and how do I delineate the horoscope? So the core aspects of the horoscope must be understood. Once you understand, rest all it will fall in place. You can connect it. You can understand everything else very, very easily because you've understood the heartbeat of the horoscope is understood. No, once the pulse is known, then rest all you can easily connect. Okay, what is the D60 you can break it. Everything will fall very easily in place. But it's very, very important. What is the Janma Nakshatra? What does it mean? You must know what is this particular Janma Nakshatra. What are the things this person will vibrate with or what he resonates with? Very important. Immediately, the Tithi and Nakshatra are the most like the two eyes of the horoscopes. If I'll say, means it's Nakshatra and Tithi. Tithi, Nakshatra is one aspect, Tithi is one aspect. Will reveal afterlife. Then Karana is nothing but after Tithi. So it is like what I say. I'm just opening up a Tithi. It goes into two Karanas. So the first half and second half, what I say, it is very important. They're very connected. It happens. The day is the enthusiasm, the bubble, and the dynamics of the horoscope is the day. The yoga of the horoscope, where you are going to shine, which aspect of life you are going, or where is your rich fortune, is something related with yoga. You need to understand. It's just not understanding the horoscope. Remedial measures is you cannot look at remedial measures if you do not understand them through the Panchang Devatas. Panchanga Devatas are the route to remedy a horoscope. So you need to understand them, the concepts, you need how they function and rule the horoscope. Then you will know, okay, this particular Devata must be remedied. This is weak, this is weak. Tithi has a problem, or a Karana has a problem, or the yoga has a problem. This Devata must, you will know to tell which Devata should be there. Not immediately look at, okay, Atmakaraga in Navamsa, the 12th from Atmakaraga is your Ishta Devata. You can, what to say, that way you want to go. Gemini rules of saying it, or what to say, look at the Panchanga. The traditional way of saying it is nothing but the Panchanga Devatas, which is the dominant Devata. That is the Devata which will be good for. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else? Any other doubts?
Yes, sir. I didn't get. Can you tell me again, please? Who is the ruler of Ekadesh? You tell fire element, but ruler which planet?
Why? No, see, I tell you, it is not just one planet. It is more than a planet. Though what I say, the software itself will give you the planet ruling. But I will tell you in class, it is more than a planet. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3. There is and don't relate the planet with the characteristics of a Tithi.
Okay. Thanks so much. Okay, thank you.
Ekadasi, the planetary ruler is Mars.
Mars.
But it is not Mars alone, you need to understand. what is it? Though you can resonate with Mars very easily because the element is also very related. So you can find, but then you must find out where is moon placed. Let's say moon is sitting in a watery sign, Ekadasi, moon is in a watery sign, the whole meaning will change. So it is very important where moon, what is the element, what is the planet, is moon in resonant with its tattva? It's very important. Or the planet, are planets supporting it in the horoscope? The element which represent the planet represented, is it supporting the horoscope or is it weak? You need to find out. If it is weak, let's say it is all opposite. Ekadasi Tithi, what is say, I have all planets in my watery signs, or moon is sitting in Scorpio. Or with Venus. What will you say about what you read about Ekadasi will all go wrong because what is exactly opposite. So it must resonate. It has a particular, it has a fervor, it has a particular energy. Okay. Is it first resonating with what it represents? That chart is lucky. If it does not resonate with it, is it giving the opposite of it? If immune related ADHD problem, a person is having what is there is something, a new disease called what is immune deficiency syndrome. Simply, I am a fire Tithi. The first 6th Tithis are 11th is a fire Tithis. These are sitting in a watery sign in the 6th house, 8th house, 12th house. Enough. You can expect all the disease possible. You can have. He's oft. He's like you have poured the water on his immune self. What is this? You don't need to look at where is Lagna Lord, where is 6th Lord, 8th Lord. Just the Tithi element is how much the Tithi element is resonate with the horoscope. You can start with health, longevity, everything, health aspects, everything will start. Just the Tithi, you can reveal and understand so much in the horoscope.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes, somebody was asking PDFs. Yes, PDFs will be there, recording and PDFs will be there. Classic, there is no classic. I think nobody has ever written anything. It is all coming from traditional only. There's no book. There is some Tamil book. For this, it is only available. It's also available in English also, I think. One particular book, but not what I'm telling, it is not there. Most of what is written on Tithi will be Tithi Shunya. Tithi Shunya. That's all. Nothing else is written. Tithi, some characteristics, I think you can pick it up here and there. Many are there. But how to delineate, I don't know. I don't think so. There is any. There is no classical book written. Most of these are with traditions. Traditional astrologers, they will always start. Yeah. Anybody else? Any other doubts?
So when will you be starting the class?
First, yeah, we're starting on the first.
Okay.
So it's a 5-day course. So it's first and second, and then followed by the next Saturday, Sunday. Continuously, we have 5 days. Saturday, Sunday, we'll be having. Yeah. Anybody else? Any other doubts? Yeah.
He is now, it's an early bird offer, 12,111 till 23rd. And sir, there is a question.
Yeah.
Will you be teaching Panchanga doshas?
Panchanga dosha in the sense?
I don't know. There's a question, something like, will you be teaching? Sir, will you be covering Panchang dosha and remedies?
No. This is, in fact, this will be beyond your Panchanga dosha. It will be more detailing because we'll be covering all the Devatas of it. So naturally, what to say, this will be part of the dosha also. Naturally, it will be part of it because we're not Panchanga dosha, even the horoscope dosha. You will understand Sarpa dosha better, you will understand Guja dosha better, you will understand Pitru dosha better when you link it with the Panchanga. Without the Panchanga Devata, simply what I say, you see the horoscope, it is different. So all what I say related remedies will be more simple and easier, more effective when you use the Panchanga Devatas. So it is not just Panchanga dosha, because sometimes I thought of adding what I say, a certain Tithi on a certain day or certain Tithi on a certain Nakshatra. There's some delineation also. I didn't want to get confused in this class. There is a way of also seeing when we're learning Panchanga, let's say somebody is born on a particular Tithi, on a particular day, it has a different meaning. With a certain Nakshatra, it is a different thing. There is something called Amrita and Siddha. Tithi and day, Tithi and Nakshatra coinciding. A person is born with that combination, will give good results. Then the Panchanga dosha is just the opposite. Somebody born just the opposite. No, let's say in Maran Yoga, a particular Tithi on a particular Nakshatra day will cause Maran Yoga. I think he's asking for the remedial measure for that. Okay.
Any other queries? So, sir, I think everyone has understood. And
Yeah.
thank you for such a
Yeah.
wonderful session.
Thank you.
Thank
you, everybody.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry. Friends, please do join this course. It's a very detailed course on Panchang, the elements of Panchang. Sir is saying 4 hours and 5 hours. I'm sure it is going to extend that also. So it's a wonderful opportunity to learn from William sir about Panchang. Sir, we are waiting for this course very bad.
Yeah, so
Even the beginners can join this course. Not necessary that you know too much of astrology and then only you'll understand, because this is really the basic course. So even the beginners can join. Those who have subscribed and are giving us comments, thank you so much. And those who have not done so till yet, please do and go and join our session, our channel. I'm so sorry, sir. So much noise is there on the road. It's
Okay.
all disturbing me all the
Yeah.
time. That's why I keep on mute all the time.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I hope you enjoyed this session. A small session, but an important.